Unveiled in October of 1886, the Statue of Liberty stood with patriotism and welcomed immigrants into Ellis Island. She symbolized that their journey to the land of the free was soon arrived, and these immigrants were reminded from her chill air of power, wealth, and freedom that this great nation before them had much for them in store. However, the struggling journey of the early 20th century immigrant did not end at the harbor. Let's explore their story, beginning at the roots of United States immigration. The first waves of immigration began in the late 1800s, when people from many parts of the world decided to leave their home countries and immigrate to the U.S. due to issues of crop failure, land and job shortages, rising taxes, and famine. Some came yet due to reasons of personal freedom and relief from political and religious persecution. Nearly 12 million immigrants in all would arrive during this time frame, and these people were mostly of German, Irish, and English descent, as populations in America before the Civil War shared the same origins. Over the next 3 decades, immigration would see dramatic changes. The U.S.'s open-door policy still remained, and the time period between 1900 and 1915 entered more than 15 million immigrants. That was equal to the number of immigrants who arrived in the previous 40 years combined. The composition of immigrants began to shift drastically as well. No longer were most immigrants from Western Europe and the British Isles. Immigrants now came flocking from Southern and Eastern Europe, especially Italy, Poland, and Russia. Other incomers included Jews, Slovaks, Hungarians, Greeks, and Croatians. Even immigrants from China, Japan, and Korea were becoming more common on the West Coast. However, more than 70% of all immigrants came through the gates of New York City, which became known as the Golden Door. Thus, the U.S. government opened the Immigration Processing Center on Ellis Island in the New York harbor. These immigrants were dubbed the New Immigrants because they came from non-English speaking countries and owned cultures so diverse from those already established in the United States. Assimilation was the next stepping stone in their pathways. So, not to keep you waiting, come explore experiences of the early 20th century immigrant. Discover the impact of America on their lives, as well as their impact on America. Just click from any of these stories below to get started.